Hey everyone, this is Alan from OC Nerf, and I am excited to bring you an unboxing and review of the brand new Doomlands Desolator. So this is a Stryfe reshell for the Doomlands series of Nerf, and it is definitely one of the blasters I'm most excited about for 2016. So we've got the Leonidas out here, so obviously that means we're definitely going to be doing an unboxing, and we're going to go ahead and pull it all out. Just as a quick comparison, I also have a Raven here, so you can kind of see the size difference. It's a little bit longer in the front than a Raven. The stock point is a little bit shorter than what a Raven would be by about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, but I think it's a pretty close comparison. I also have a Stryfe, which is pretty much what this is. It is a reshell of the Stryfe, and you can see here the barrel, the magazine, and the handle pretty much all match up where things are, and we've got here a stock point. So this is really nice, and I can't wait to open this up for you. So here it is. It is, for me, my first opinion on this is that it is really, really thin. I did not realize how thin this was. If you can see here, that is a really thin profile for a blaster. We've got our flywheels over here, obviously. We've got the ability to see through in this clear area right here, which is pretty nice. And we've got a very nice textured banana mag with a quick release. It's even still got some box and tape on it. Just the box. Nice follower. It's curved, but it can only fit 10 because these are, after all, just your typical elite darts. Banana mags don't actually serve any purpose for them. But it looks cool anyway, and it fits in rather nicely. We've got this curved foregrip right here. Fits pretty nicely. It is a little bit small in that area. My thumb kind of goes into this motor area here, and I would imagine if you were to upgrade the motors to like a 180 and it would have to come out of the shell, you'd have to keep your hand a little bit low, maybe on the magazine instead, because it'll definitely be coming out here. I naturally want to put my hand over that area, so it's slightly uncomfortable with this here, but not a big deal, and this side is perfectly fine. This grip has this interesting texture to it. I'm glad it's not following the Zombie Strike weird wrap that kind of gives it bulk in all the wrong places. But it's a really nice grip, and we've got this nice large thumb hole area here. And with the way this tapers, the way this stock tapers, it makes it really, really comfortable. It doesn't get in the way at all. I can keep my wrist straight, as you can see, when I am holding this blaster. Shouldering it is a bit short, but it's definitely nothing for me to complain about. Actually rather like it. It's fine. It's very close to you. I'll do some shots of it out of this angle over the table with me actually holding it, but I really just wanted to take a look at it here first. This is, of course, the battery door, which we're going to go ahead and open up. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and put some batteries in there. Okay, so we've got some stock AA batteries, and just like a Stryfe, it's going to go ahead and take 4 of them. There we go. That should be all there is to it. We'll go ahead and close this back up. Awesome. Okay, the magazine is in, so if I pull this rev switch right here, which is in its typical place, right where you would expect it, we get a nice quiet hum of the flywheels. It's actually pretty quiet. And of course we have the stop when the jam doors open, and there's the switch right there, which when we do the mod guide, we'll be taking all that stuff out anyway. It's got a very typical Stryfe pusher, and goes about halfway through the magazine here. It all feels really comfortable. This is the magazine release right there, so you can kind of just flick it with your finger. And because of the added weight to this magazine, it does kind of just drop right on out, so falls right on out. Very nice, very easy. I really, really like it, guys. So I'm also going to go ahead and take a smaller magazine, so the old school 6 clip here. I've got loaded up with some old darts. Take that out, make sure it is still compatible, and of course it is compatible. A little quick shooting test. Oh, I only had 2 in there. Great. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and load this up with the darts that it came with, and it comes with 10 with these white foam and black tip J-code darts. There we go. And if you were following Evan B's Facebook group, you'll know that there was a conversation that was brought up regarding whether the XD line was actually improved or not. And I had mentioned that I have a theory that the reason why the range claims are the way they are isn't anything particular to the blaster, but everything to do with the darts. It's not out of Hasbro's MO to take old blasters, repaint them, and put new darts in them and say that they have better performance. So that's my take on it, that they just have a different code dart that's just a different density of foam that just happens to perform slightly better. And they say that it's an XD line getting better ranges. It has nothing to do with the blaster. And my theory is everything to do with the darts. So we're going to go put this in, do a little quick firing here, and then we'll do some firing down range. Here we go. All 10 fired off relatively quickly. These are pretty quiet Flywheels, guys, and I'm very, very, very excited about this blaster. I absolutely love the color scheme. I love the design of this blaster. I have other Doomlands blasters, and I really like what they're doing here with being able to see through and look inside at what's going on. Albeit you can't quite see all the motors and everything, but you are able to see a little bit more of what's going on there. And coming from a tinkerer and a modder first, I absolutely love that about this line. There's a lot to be loved about this shell. A lot of articulation all throughout, a lot of detail, very sci-fi looking, built-in stock, no stock attachment point, as this is not technically in the N-Strike series. This is the Doomlands Impact Zone series. So Doomlands is a different series, and Doomlands 2169 is a different series. Doomlands Impact Zone is a different series, and I believe the new Alien blasters are also a different series. So a lot of cool stuff coming from Hasbro 2016 here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it here, and we're going to do a quick shooting at a little bit more of a distance and showing you how I'm holding it. Alright guys, this is me again, and what we've got here is the Desolator, and I'm just kind of showing you how I've got it here, and this is where it comes to me shouldered, so it's a bit short. I think it's still a little bit longer, or about the same as the Retaliator. It feels a little bit better than the Retaliator. I really like this here, and I'm able to just kind of take a hold of it here, and then it feels really nice. So we're going to go ahead and do some quick firing here. Nice. So this wasn't exactly a range test, but I wanted to go ahead and show you what it looks like held, and the size comparison to me as a person. And I absolutely enjoy this blaster, as I mentioned before. This was one I was absolutely looking forward to. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you like this, I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description box below. As soon as I get an available link from Amazon, and putting it on there for you. I got this from Target. It wasn't out yet, but I used the DPCI code and was able to grab it with the help of a nice gentleman in the fabric area. So is definitely one that I would highly recommend. I can't wait to do a mod guide for this, so be on the lookout for that. If you like this video and you think it was helpful, be sure to like and comment below if you have any further questions, and don't forget to subscribe so that way you can keep in touch, and we'll be putting out more content. Thank you guys. They're fun.